Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Kaguya-sama Love is War Season 3 Ultra Romantic, episodes 12 and 13, because they aired as a two-part hour-long-ish finale. Very exciting. Very scary. Here we are in the ending moments of the Culture Festival arc, and the festival is coming to a close, and nothing has been resolved. All of our things have been set up, and none of them have been brought to fruition. But it's all moving in an interesting direction. So I've made a list of all the things that I could think of that we need to get progress on, at least. If not done with, progress on. Ishigami and Koyasu are going to go behind a building and chat it out. She was initially going to turn him down and then saw something happening with Ino and decided that she would do something slightly different. And has told Kaguya that she doesn't need to be so worried about Ishigami. And that implies, I think, that he might have a shot. Nice. We'll have to see. I'm optimistic, but we'll have to see. The Ramen Kings are around. I don't know what that's going to turn into, but fingers crossed that it turns into something or other. Bonfire. Turn the lights out. Miko Ino wants to have a bonfire, and that will come to fruition, and I'm sure that it will be really pretty if it ends up happening. There's also a lot of opportunity around that bonfire for very cute, romantic things to happen, but we'll see. The balloon thief Arsene. I think it's Miyuki, but I could be wrong. I've been running under the assumption that it's just Shirogane because all of the directing seems to lead in that direction. It does. There are all these moments that seem to imply that he was related to the loss or missingness of the balloons, and he's been doing all the balloon folding stuff, so it seems to make a lot of sense, but it's unclear. Either way, Chika is on the case, and she's got her magnifying glass and she may be able to figure it out, or not. If it is Miyuki, then I think it has something to do with the papier-mâché dragon that he built, because we kept, wistfully looking up at that. We've set it up a couple of times, and that would be weird, but maybe the dragon explodes and all the balloons go flying. I don't fucking know. And then the big story plot element part, which I think is what we're about to get into, given that frame that I'm looking at, which is the first frame of the episode, is a frame from the conversation that we left off on. Shirogane drops the bomb on Kaguya, the bomb that he is planning to go to Stanford, and the bomb that I didn't pick up on, which is that he's not just planning to go to school light years away in Murica, he is, in fact, planning to go a year early, meaning that he will not only be finishing out high school and then we'll have a chance later, but the time is now, and there's a real limit to this, and if Kaguya keeps playing games, the game's gonna end without a victor, and it's gonna be really sad, and everybody's gonna lose, and I can't stand it, and so we'll have to see what sorts of conclusions they come to here. When this stuff happens in high school, delving back into my memories of high school, which is more than 10 years ago now, which makes me feel very old. Some couples tried to stay together long term, although Kaguya and the Prez are not exactly a couple at present, but some couples tried to stay together long term. That had mixed success, mostly not successful. Long distance relationships are hard. Some tried to go to the same schools as each other. In some circumstances, that wasn't possible because admissions is hard at some schools, like Stanford, for example, a very difficult school to get into. And some chose to go to easier schools to get into so that they could go together and forego a top-tier education in favor of a top-tier partnership, which I think is a reasonable thing to do. Those could all be possible. One thing that is possible, I think, is, Kaguya's a straight A student, right? She's pretty great. She might be able to get into Stanford, but she would have to go a year early, right? In order to go with him? That gets funky. It gets funky. At the same time, though, there's opportunity for some really romantic, I'll wait for you type of moments, so we'll see. There's a lot that can happen here, and it's so interesting because we've spent so much time avoiding the idea that these characters might even get together. At least they've spent so much time doing so, that once we come to this head and we have to commit to something in order to even see a possibility of a thing, it becomes really complicated and really tough, and instantly sacrifices are on the table in a really interesting way. So all of that to say that the tension build over the course of this season toward an event that is sort of an inevitability, but with the layered in Ishigami romance and all these other elements, I think it's been really freaking good. I think it's been really tense, and I like it, and I like it a lot. Here's hoping that we can stick this portion of the landing. There is still the movie or 4 episodes that make up that movie to come, and I have no idea what that's about. But here we are at the end of season 3. We know that Miyuki is leaving. This is the loving festival, the devoted hearts festival. This is where everything should come to bear in some way. Oh, I really hope that things work out well for Ishigami, and I really hope that things work out well for Kaguya and Miyuki. As I said at the end of last episode, it's one of the most obvious, straightforward, and yet misapplied, underutilized, ineffectively created things that you can do. Take the whole premise of your show and put it in terror, dilemma, turmoil, threaten it. Take the premise of the show and threaten it. Put it under threat. It works great. I am compelled. I really, really want this to work out for our characters. And that speaks to good writing. Okay, outside of game, hi everybody, it is July 4th. To those of you Americans, happy Independence Day. To those of you non-Americans, happy Random Tuesday that you don't care about. Things have been weird this whole weekend. It's been a holiday weekend, so it's been a mess. And they'll continue to be weird today, I think, because there will be fireworks all afternoon and evening. Always happens, and late into the night. So we'll see if I end up getting any sleep tonight. As well as I think there will be some people coming over soon, so I'm sort of sneaking this recording in before it gets too hectic. Welcome. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're ready for some Kaguya-sama. We're gonna watch the fuck out of it. We're gonna watch the fuck out of it. And fingers crossed, prayers out, butthole clenched, all of the hope. I'm utterly confident that the writing is going to be fulfilling, even if it's not what I expect or what I say that I want. I might not know what I want, and I'm sure that Kaguya is going to deliver either way. So let's go ahead and dive in, see who stole those balloons, see what happens with the Ramen Kings, with Ishigami, with the bonfire, and with the potential split of our main pair. Very scary. Okay, I've got episode 12 of Kaguya-sama Love is War, Season 3, up and ready to go. It's at 0 seconds. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, and a beep-beep timer to count you down. Let's get right into it. Woof. Yeah, that's about right. Soriwabata. Ah. Hmm. Yeah. I am going. Yay! Wow, so great. Oh, that wasn't what he wanted to hear at all. Oh, door closes and she shatters. Like Rikoa. None of you are going to understand. It's just like Rikoa. Am I? Am I the bad guy? No, I'm not the bad guy. Oh, God, I'm the bad guy. Ah! This whole reaction might just be noises. It might just be, ah! Ah! Da-na-na-da-da. Kaguya wants to confess part 2. Oh, yeah, that's the person to talk to. Excuse me, I need your advice for a moment. Hey? Wow, Monogatari vibes. Oh my god, Monogatari vibes. Oh my god, all the chairs. Just the windows. Yeah. It's exactly the scene with Oh, fuck you. Are you trying to get killed? Are you trying to get killed, Hayasaka? I'll be fine. Yeah, you gotta step in. Why aren't you stepping in? Because you care too much about him. Aww. Aww. Which is now not possible at all. Oh, she's... あったんですね. You got no time. Yeah. Yep. Bucket list. Check them off. But that's hard. Because you gotta do the confession thing first. Hmm. Yep. You could never admit it for years. For years. Oh my god. No, do not leave it to Hayasaka. Oh my god, she stole the balloons. No. Of course she did. How did we? Uh-huh. Don't shoot him with the arrow, please. Okay. Stupid. Peak feels. Ah. It's a confession. You're on the spot. That's the design. Speech from the heart. From the chest space. Ja. Yeah, that'll do it. No, that'll do it. That would do it. Ha. The whys and hows? What the fuck? Kanjigai bata. What? I wonder what that was referencing. Huh? Right now. God damn it. Emote. You gave her checkboxes. So cruel. Fuck off, Hayasaka. Anything is progress. Any of these would be fine. Yes, you can. You totally can. That's bullshit, Hayasaka. That's bullshit. You can totally slap it together. Oh no. Loves those drowsy eyes. Hmm. I think we found the feels, Kaguya. Emote, emote. Ambition. To not move forward for you. Yeah! It's so perfect! No shit! You suck, Hayasaka. I love you, but you suck. Bonfire. He'll do it like a man. He did say so. I don't know what it means, but he'll do it like a man. It's time. It begins. Oh yeah, will we even be able to find him to make it happen? Wow. How very interesting. Against the flow. Searching for that boy. Can't find him. Wonder where he could be. Jumps out of the dragon. Surprise! What? Yes! Fuck! I want to know what's going on. Ah! What? Kind of ridiculous, actually, but okay, great. Aw. Super cozy. My roommate bought one of those made out of alpaca fur recently. Oh, God! Ha ha ha. What? He's a sweetie. Aw, you'd think I was talking about you. Probably not. Oh, this is really cute. Totally. Okay. Ah. Aw, he was actually kind of okay, like a human. Bro, you gonna get your shot. Bro, you gonna get your shot. Shut the fuck up! Just smile, just smirk. Hmm. Aww. Aww. This is not out of the blue. Yeah, it's not out of the blue at all. He knows. Fuck. But I'll take it. The exact opposite of Kaguya. I want you to decide? What? I'll wait as long as it takes, babe. I don't fucking know what he's gonna say. Yeah, what the fuck? Oh shit, right, he doesn't have a clue! I forgot that he doesn't have a clue. Oh my god. Oh. Flower viewing? What the fuck? What? Hey? Huh? The fuck has... Oh my god! Oh! The rhythmic gymnasts. Oh shit! Weird. Give a human heart to a person and that means... Oh no! Nice. Nice! Oops. But hey, that's great. But hey, that's great. It's great. Yeah, you can freak out now. Way better than freaking out beforehand. It worked, kind of. 別にいいけど。Yeah, just a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, the arrow thing is happening. Oh my god. Your profile in the light. So perfect. Where is he? That is the question. Huh. This fast Kaguya, so mad. She's gonna fucking shoot somebody. Yeah. Nah. Ah, it's a layer deeper. Then where is he? Might be. What is directly behind you? Hole? I've come to claim the culture festival. Oh, she's already got the hat on. Oh, it floats. The jewel. Who indeed? Huh. Alright, okay. I thought so. Okay, good, good. Thank God. That's much more fun. Phrasing. Oh, here we go. Not your plan, but I think it's coming exactly to plan. Who? What? Inai. Arsene, the Phantom Thief. Dual Confessions Part 1. You've read two... Acid-free paper? Jim Carrey appears wearing green spandex covered in question marks with a weird cane. Sorry, if you haven't seen that Batman, that doesn't make any sense. Sunset time? Huh? Ah. Locations. I'm just Chica. Ridiculous. Is he still up here? There's something more to this. Ha. Hey. Ho. Of course, she's smart enough to do it on her own in head, huh? Okay, Kaguya. Indeedly doodly. He planned this to remove Fujiwara from the circumstance, right? In order to lead them down a false rabbit hole? Oh, just thoughtfulness. Okay. Yeah, math problem. Get her out of the fucking way because she ruins everything. Because she ruins everything. Please don't follow her at all. Ha ha. The games begin in earnest. And only only she could ever solve it. Very cool. A 1v1 to finish us off. Huh. Very well. We'll see. We shall see. Can you find me, girl? Yeah? Yeah. You on a roof somewhere, at the top of the tippity-toppitest building. A very romantic spot. Eats your dollar. Did it actually? It'll all go to plan. Where's the heart? No, it's missing. Explodes. I'd thank you to not speak to me as if I'm helpless without you. Yeah, and she's freaking out. What am I doing? Wait a second. What am I doing? Perfect. Yes. Yes. Thank God. Perfect. It couldn't be any other way, right? Like, they can't go into this, like, guarded assholes trying to get what they're... They can't. No, this is perfect. Can I skip this? I could. I don't think I will. I'm gonna let it play. Okay, well, that's the first of our 2 episodes, so let's give it a pass over relatively quickly, and then we'll go into the next one and wrap this season up. Highlights for me about this episode: the whole sunset sequence with Kaguya figuring everything out, I think works really quite well. The expressiveness of characters throughout this episode is the standout point for me. From little goofy wibbly expressiveness like we get at the very end, when Kaguya is thinking things through, to these emotionally expressive, potent moments, to this absolute freak out when Hayasaka very cruelly tells her that he might go and get married to somebody else at Stanford. And everything is falling apart. Everything is being lost. All these little expressions from Kaguya and Hayasaka, the crying, the tears, really, really very cute. And then these little ones, as she's maximally not understanding, but very pleased and being led along by every element of the thing. It's super cute. I don't understand what the whole cheerleader thing is. It's very cute. Hen! It's very goofy. But we move into the second portion of the episode with the setup complete and Kaguya's statement of intent out there. If this is the way that it's got to be, then I've got to get everything done now. And I love it. I really, really like it. This little snippet of backstory between these 2 characters, as she's told by all of these gossipers that Ishigami sucks, and she sort of is curious instead of being pushed away. I really like it. I really like it. Its character being demonstrated here, and it makes me really like Koyasu. I really like this. I'll be your buffer so that you can all get along. You're actually serious and thoughtful. And we get elements of that, the parka thing that he brings, which are very warm, by the way. Those are great if you can get your hands on one. And the whole failed missed confession because he doesn't even realize that what she's doing is accepting his confession because he doesn't even realize that he made a confession until here, right here. And this brings us back to something that we talked about when it actually happened, which was, man, I don't think he would be able to do it if he had known. If he had known that giving her the heart-shaped cookie was meaningful, I think he would have been too freaked out to even do it. So the fact that he didn't even know made it possible. And, therefore, treating such difficult things as if they don't matter at all can be a way to try to trick yourself mentally. I don't know if it would work, but you can try. It'd be like, oh my god, she's so cute, oh wow. Very funny. Slightly off base today. Fast-talking Kaguya just getting pissed and pissed and pissed and pissed. Where the fuck is he anyway? Why isn't he around to see me and talk to me while I do this? Is very good. Very good. And all the little clues come together to prove that Miyuki Shirogane is himself Arsene, the Phantom Thief, spreading clues to distract the others in order to avoid the thing that we see in the beginning of every OP, which is that they go for the love confession and all the other characters hop in and interrupt. We would like to prevent that from happening. So Ishigami's off watching Koyasu? Good. Chika's off trying to solve a mystery that doesn't have a solution? Good. Where the fuck is Miko Ino? And can we make sure that she doesn't interrupt our shenanigans? I don't know. I really hope so, though. Here's rooting for our couple as we head on and forward. That's going to be it for right now. I think the production value and general direction in this episode is really solid. It sells me on the character interactions. The whole conversation with Hayasaka is exactly what I would expect from a character like Kaguya losing her facade, her like mask thing, and finally letting it slip. When Hayasaka begins to cry as Kaguya is actually able to say, "I love the president," that is actually really beautiful because she's been completely unable to speak her truth for forever, and finally she's able to get out with it. The question is whether she'll be able to get out with it in front of the boy himself, which is where it really matters. Doing it in an empty room, practicing it in front of your gal friends, that's one thing, but saying it to the man himself, tough stuff for Kaguya. But if anyone can do it, I think it's her. I will say that the vending machine falling apart as the first element of her plan is like, I'll get the canned coffee and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine because that's the plan. We're going to drink canned coffee and I'm going to confess and I'm going to give him the heart. The vending machine spitting the money back out is so right on the money, picture perfect. I really like it. I think it's a very good gag. It's exactly right because Kaguya is exactly the type of person who's like, all right, all 1,000 of my checkboxes are checked and therefore everything is fine. Oh God, checkbox number 47 isn't checked. Oh God, it's not going to work. Oh God, it all falls apart. When that's like 0.1% of the whole thing, it doesn't really matter. The coffee is irrelevant to the whole circumstance. Like, literally doesn't matter. But she's going to be freaked about it because of course she is. Detail focused as always. I do think the fact that nobody realizes that Arsene is Miyuki and what they're trying to find and fight and do, except Kaguya, because he's designed it for her to be able to figure it out. Aww, it's very cute. It's very cute. I like it a lot. Okay, that's going to be the spiel here. There will be much more spiel at the end, but I want to see what happens at the end of this season. So I'm going to take a quick break, do a little sync, get all the tracks all synced up and ready to go, and we'll be back in a moment for the finale, the final episode of Season 3 of Love is War. See you there. Peace. All right, welcome back. Here we are for the finale, the very last episode. The end. It all builds to this. I don't know what to say here. I want Kaguya and Shirogane to stand across from each other and say the thing. And that's it. And if that could happen, boy, I'm going to be happy. If anything in that direction can happen, boy, I'm going to be happy. Let's see if anything in that direction can happen. and how we wrap up this season of Kaguya-sama before moving into the movie episode thing. Beep beep timer. Wardo Kroki. Kroki? Koroku? I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. So that moment is the staircase of the tower. All these elements of the OP make sense now. The clocks, the little heart that she's holding, and then the little darkness as she's running. There's this darkness as there are feet going upstairs. Ureshi. Ah, she's so cute. Oh my god. They all hate you. You already did, bro. You already did, bro. Wait, don't wander in that direction. Oh. Indeed. Indeed. Oh, it's been so long. The OG. The OG. Ah. Gotta convey that you're blue to the other blue person, otherwise you'll never know there are other blue people out there. Oh, cool use of CG camera. And we're here. Wow. Why you think, girl? Yeah, exactly. Ah. The moon is red. Zip. Sorry. Sorry. God, I'm awful. Ah. Alright, that's pretty fucking baller. Yeah, alright, we'll take those. Ah, just say the words! Oh, I don't know, man. Mm. That life is a process of enduring pain. That same coldness that we saw when she jumped in. Oh, man. Wow. Ah! 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 Say the fucking words! What is that cosplay for? All those eyes. Huh? Uh? Huh? Oh, the something. Balloons! Hato, exploding to hearts. I just can't make any compromises. I can't put it into words, and so I'll show you an infinite number of hearts. Oh, it'll pop on the thing, paper mache light. Boom! Ah, sick. That's pretty ultra romantic, dude. As the clock comes close. That's pretty ultra romantic, dude. Let's go. That's the one. You asked for it, 100% rate. Yeah! Yeah. He couldn't say it, and so he showed it. Balloons. Cosplay. Oh. Yeah, that'll do it. Hmm. Right, yeah. Still a kid. Balloons. Ah, I did overcome that. It's pretty nice. Not bad at all. Mmm. Give her... Give her something to chase. Perfect. Wow. Uh. 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 Brilliant. Did he make the bonfire happen too? No. And science. Everything. Everything you could want. Golden time. Oh. He wrote it in? Mastermind. Truly a mastermind phantom thief evil monster. Awesome. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I think you're doing all right, man. But that work is what has made her fall for you. Nice. Oh, the unsaid in both on both sides. You totally could. It would work. That's stupid! That's fucking stupid! Yes, you can! Ridiculous! Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, if they mutually exchange hearts. Hmm? Oh. Oh! One. Did he drug them? Oh. Huh? Oh, Mushi. Fucking insect. 2 letters? Oh. A letter of rec? For Stanford, he is going to ask her to come with. Ah! Stop laughing at me! Hey, don't you make fun of my serious plans. I am a great thief. I am a great thief. How dare you? Well, what do you think? You should have just let her say what she was just putting up. Come to Stanford with me. To be with you forever. That'll do it. No, it isn't. Why is it absurd? I've already applied for you. Oh, I've already got the recommendation letter for you. Hey. Say yes. Say yes? Yes! Okay! Higgity biggity what? more like you will try. I'm just worried she's gonna fall off the building. Yeah, now what? Yeah. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Give me the heart. Give me that heart you're holding. Oh! No! God! Fuck! Oh! Mm. Aww. All right, fair enough. Mm-hmm. 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 Whoa, took away her chance to grow by overprotecting her. Okay. Hmm. Ow, fuck. Are you giving her a heart, bro? Bro. You know now. Now you know. Aww. Yeah, I thought you were gonna confess to me. That's it. Uh-huh. Eh? Oh, so you could see it. That's why you had that out. That's great. That's great. There you go. Cute. You did make it happen after all. Too self-sacrificing. All these big zooms are really nice. Aw, genuine smile. Aw. About to. There are 8 minutes. Boink, boink, boink. I'm sure there's a way. It means something. The Da Vinci Code is out there. There must be a secret bookshelf. Totally accidental find. Oh, fuck you, heart. Just struck by the power of love and poetry. Truly a holy thing. Hmm. Aww. 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 Montage. So powerful. It wraps it all together. Right in time. I think that counts, baby. Me too. Huh? Uh. So who loses? Ah, oh, such a weird dream. Fuck you. She kissed you, right? Yeah, these are all tough, but she kissed you, right? Oh, yeah. That's good. Yeah, you can have a panic attack. Have fun. Have fun, man. Yep, that's right. kiss good though. Yeah, she doesn't even know. No, it tastes like human. Tastes like human. Bap, bap. There's more? Impossible. Oh god, that's terrible. Oh, she knows it all now. She knows everything. Yep, alright. Oh no. uh, Plenty. War criminal. Plenty. Oh, so immature, so naive. Oh no! She got hit with the Okawaii Koto! Huh? Eh? I don't get it. Yeah, is that really necessary? Of course. Okay. Sure. And so it continues. And so the games go on. Not much has changed, except everything has changed. Aww. That can be full fiend. 240 left, so there's something after credits. Very good. Maybe the ramen thing? I don't know. Whew. God. What a roller what a roller coaster. I thought we were gonna fail. I thought I was gonna fall apart, man. Woo! Nerves. Oh my god, a kiss. A kissu at the end of a romance anime. Impossible. Impossible. And oh, they bloom. Uh-oh. No. Please no. Uh-oh. Oh no. And life goes on. Huh. Aww. Do we get a both victory? Oh, do we get a victory? No? Okay, that's Fiend. It's just Fiend. And that's just it. Okay, there you go. I wonder what the movie portion is about. Oh my goodness, guys. After the roller coaster that has been this season of Kaguya-sama Love is War, we end not with a confession, but with a kissu, which is almost even, maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. I think it's better. I think it's actually better. It's better. It's fine. This is great. My favorite thing about this episode. There are a lot of favorite things about this episode. I love bringing back the opening sequence. It really helps tie things together. I really like the use of CG camera all throughout. These moments are very powerful. They make everything feel extremely cinematographic. Cinematic is the word I was looking for. What the fuck? They make everything feel very cinematic, very dramatic, very serious. It's really, really cool. And there are a couple that are really, really distinct and that hone in on pivotal moments or facial expressions, and I think they're great. That's probably my favorite visual element of the episode. My favorite overall element of the episode has to do with the characterization and the storytelling, and it is a window into the worlds, the internal worlds of both characters in a way that we haven't quite seen completely. And the way that I wrote it down, what I've come to as the way to call it, would be their mix of mutual admiration and mutual self-doubt. Each of them admires the other significantly and doubts their own worthiness in being with that other person, doubts whether that person would ever be interested in them for a certain reason. In Kaguya's case, this is the one that we don't really get a depiction of throughout the series as much. In Miyuki's case, understanding that Kaguya is like socially and materially in a different class than him is pretty obvious, and he's pretty straightforward about it, and he's talked about it before. Miyuki works really hard to get to his position and doesn't have anything given to him. Kaguya, on the other hand, has much given to her, but is also still very talented and all of these things. So he views himself as less than and needing to work in order to become worthy. But what she views herself as, first, is her previous perspective has changed. And then your kind-heartedness shows me the dark side of myself. I look at other people to gauge their usefulness without a second thought, whether they'd benefit me. I'm not as altruistic or well-meaning. I'm colder and hateful. And so we have this outside perspective and this inside perspective, what everybody else sees, and then the internal perspective on self, what she sees herself as. That judgment is something that we saw in Kaguya just episodes ago when we had that first interaction with the previous president. She's the first to rush in and jump in and dive in and save the person who was in the in the pond. And while that's altruistic behavior, her reasoning behind it was not. It was self-centered completely and focused completely on benefits, cost-benefit analysis. But we saw in that moment that Miyuki admired it regardless, right? It wasn't the reasoning behind it. It was the ability to act that he admired. So on each side, they have doubts about themselves, an admiration toward the other, and a wonder, a curiosity. Would that person ever be willing to be interested in me? And so we get it from Kaguya. I always question whether or not someone like you could ever like me. Maybe you're only kind to me because you're kind to everyone. I'd really like to know if I'm actually special to you. We talked about this with Koyasu, where it's a difficult issue. Koyasu's nice to everybody. And so if she's nice to you after you confess, is that because she likes you? Or is it just because she's nice? That's tough. And so we see that Shinomiya's got some of that same fear in her. Is the Prez actually interested in me, or is he just a good person? Would he ever be interested in a cruel, heartless person like me? Impossible. Beautiful. It's beautiful. And so inside her mind, I like you. I want you to go out with me. I love you. I want you to go out with me. And also, what is that cosplay outfit for? And we accent it with this big sweeping all the way around the clock tower CG camera shot that swoops in and up. That's why I want to make you confess. Because your existence is forcing me. It's forcing my hand. It changes me. It affects me. Don't you know? And I really like this moment because they managed to make the pleading eyes really read here. Don't you know that if you were to confess to me, your success rate would be 100%? Don't you know that even if you failed completely, if it was terrible, I'd still say yes? Aww. Ah! And the pleading, please, please, please. Let me show you something awesome. And he explodes the balloons, and it is really fucking cool. It's a cool idea, and it's a beautiful little scene. Do you get it, Shinomiya? This is what I wanted to show you. And we do more of those big sweeping shots. And he's put all of this together from the very beginning, planned it all out, gotten everybody out of the way, and created this sequence for this reason. All this time, I've been chasing you, and I can't ask you to go out with me. If you offered your hand to me after I confessed, after I begged you to, I'd always be behind you, and so I have to make you confess to me. Each of them unworthy to the other. Each of them thinks the other is so much better than they are. It's really the ideal in a relationship, is that both people think that the other person is out of their league. This is the magic primo sauce that if you can get your hands on it, never ever let any part of it go. If you both think that the other one is out of your league, then both people are going, man, I got a great deal. I got a great deal. It's like doing any sort of exchange or whatever, any sort of trade. If you both think you got a great deal, that's the ideal, right? Right? It's the ideal. If I've got a cookie and you've got a chocolate bar, and I trade you the cookie for the chocolate bar because I love chocolate and you love cookies, you come out of that deal like, fuck yeah, I got a chocolate bar. And I come out of that deal like, fuck yeah, I got a cookie. And we're both ecstatic and nobody goes home sad. It's great. There's no convincing. There's no bullshit. It's perfect. They both believe that the other is better than them. It's so cute. The whole sequence is really beautifully put together, from the internal worlds of the characters and their sort of representation of the metaphorical space with all the hearts everywhere and the floating upward toward the moon, and really that tying into the Kaguya floating to the moon, Kaguya story thing, the woodcutter. Aisaka realizing everyone else who's contributed to the dang thing, and the eventual actual question that is asked to come with, to join me, to apply to Stanford, and she agrees. And she goes ahead and takes her prize as she wants it and steals a kiss from the president. We do our touch points for all of our other characters. We didn't bring the Ramen Kings thing together, which is kind of sad. And one of us sees the magic, but everyone else is left to wonder. As they look up through the balloons, we see a montage of all these beautiful past moments that the Prez and Shinomiya have shared, and I think that this is a powerful moment, and it's important to point at the strength of montage in a scene like this. When we spent so much time with these characters and built up this relationship, flashing through these elements of it re-evokes all of that time that we've spent. It's like looking through a photo album and getting all your memories back. It's extremely potent in a circumstance like this. You can use montage for all sorts of things. It doesn't necessarily have to be, of course, like recap or things that you've already seen. But in a circumstance like this, where we've got something coming to fruition and we phase back through all the elements that have built up to it, that gives us the foundations emotionally that build up into the peak or the pinnacle emotionally. And I think it's really, really good. As the balloon floats by, the clock ticks past, and everything has changed, but nothing has changed. Our characters have not technically confessed to each other, but I think you'll forgive me if I say that counts, man. That counts. That's a coupling, that's a cuffing, that's a pair of pairs of pairs. They are together. And if it's spring right now, with cherry blossoms coming, so it's like March is when Ishigami said they'd be there, and they have until September, October when matriculation occurs, or when people go in, then is that what the season is going to be about, or the movie is going to be about, the time in between? I don't know. I'm really curious. I don't know. Goofy Chibi Kaguya coming back and hitting Hayasaka with the Okawai Koto. Amazing. Amazing. And ridiculous. And amazing. And I really like it. And the little cute scene at the end wraps it all up. If this were the true end of Kaguya-sama Love is War, I say this would work. It would do it. It has checked all the boxes, fulfilled all the things that I really needed to. If this were the true end, I'd be content. Because it's a beautiful episode that manages the emotional weight of our characters and the characterization of the characters just perfectly. Miyuki's dedication to detail and difficulty doing this thing and his sort of silliness in the way that he does it. Kaguya's reluctance and self-limiting behavior, the internal worlds of each character and how those bloom into real care, admiration, and love for each other, and then the impossibility of actually showing that, stating it, telling it to the other, and finally a way around it. A little bit sneaky, a little bit silly, and yet it's a romance anime that ends with a fucking kiss. Okay? It's a romance anime that ends with a fucking kiss. There are a lot of shows that you can dedicate a ton of your time, energy, effort, care, love, belief, joy, attachment to characters, thought, and emotion. You can dedicate your time to it, and they end with fucking nothing. Nothing at all. This ends with a full, meaningful, effective kiss. Doesn't back away from it moments later. It has happened and the characters are holding hands later. How lewd can you get? Right? How degenerate can a show be? They were holding fucking hands at the end. That's the stuff right there. That is spicy. When it comes to like romance manga and anime, that's not what you do. You keep it going forever so that you can keep milking the cow, right? But no. We're actually building a romance that goes in an actual direction and comes to an actual conclusion and has our characters actually get closer to each other for reasons that I actually believe in, based on the life and experiences and nature and outlook of those characters, while being bolstered by a supporting cast who, as ridiculous and silly and goofy as they are, have had their own wonderful pieces of storytelling. And it all wraps in a meaningful and compelling way that I enjoy. That is like a 9.5 plus for a romance anime. It's so hard to do this well. It's so hard to do this well. I only know that it's so hard to do this well because golly goodness, I've read a lot and seen a lot of shite romances. This is not a shite romance. It's pretty good. I really like it. And it's not even over. It could be. This would be a totally perfect end for Kaguya-sama. I'd be happy with it. I could imagine them going off into the future, Stanford, whatever. Imagine however I'd like it to play out. What matters is that the thing that was established in episode 1 of season 1 from the very beginning, from the outset, that we've been working toward this whole time, in the more certain terms, Kaguya and Shirogane confessing to each other. Hasn't technically happened, but will these characters get together and admit what they both already know, which is that they like each other? And the answer, after many seasons of waffling, is yes. A resounding yes. And I love it. Content is what I would say is how I'm coming out of this. I am content with this as the ending of the TV series of Kaguya-sama Love is War. What the fuck is the movie gonna be? What are those? I have no idea. But we're gonna start finding out come next week, and a number of people have recommended that I watch them as episodes and not as a movie. So maybe I'll do them as 2 and 2. That worked okay for today. We'll see. But we'll have to wait until next week to find out. Maybe it'll be this interim period. Maybe it'll be going and exploring other places. Maybe it'll be summer vacation. I don't know. But our characters they kissed, man. Ishigami's got a chance with Koyasu. Chika's got many mysteries to solve and actually discovered some interesting shit in the school, which is cool. After everything, up to the moon we've gone, and we've rescued the princess. Oh, so cute. Thank you so much for watching these episodes of Kaguya-sama Love is War. I hope you enjoyed this finale as much as I did, and found it as emotionally fulfilling and resonant as I did. I'd love to hear what you think of the writing in this portion, or any of the scenes that stood out to you. Please drop those in the comments. That would be super great. And any recommendations you have for approaching the movie, I'll take as they come. Movies next. I look forward to it, and I hope you do too. I will see you next week for more Teehee Tuesday and more Kaguya-sama Love is War. Thanks so much for watching. Mwah! Much love. Peace.